What, I think we should already do. Hello, everyone.
Hello, it's Key and Jeremiah here. We'll launch into that. All right,
Sorry.
getting a little bit too crazy today. It's Tuesday afternoon here at Launching Design.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're hanging out.
We're hanging out. What are these?
Jackets.
Jackets. What kind of jackets?
These are the Fox.
The Fox.
Oh, I thought we were harmonizing.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't harmonize with people. I don't work on teams very well. But yeah, so this is the Fox. We released them
Last year.
Last
Almost the
year.
Same exact time.
yeah, but only in this color. It's Pierce. And so this time we have a new color, Obsidian. Woo!
The eagle-eyed among you may notice that the liner is actually a little bit different color than last time.
From the original. Yep, this one is the
Very slightly different.
tan beigey.
Yeah, the other one was more of a yellowish color.
Yeah.
That's the one that I have. I own one of these.
I like this one better. It's a little bit more
It's more neutral.
neutral, more mature looking.
We were, David was saying he was so actually about 6 months, no, not 6 months, maybe, 6-ish months ago, I photoshopped a couple of colors of this to see which one would look best. And we ended up doing this sight unseen. We didn't actually, I don't think we actually made a sample until it was ready to sew. We were debating on this color, I'm going to spin around, which is Obsidian, which has got these gray accents on the shoulder as well, and the hood, and then kind of this slate interior. We were thinking about doing a green as well. That was the other one that I photoshopped two different colors, and one of them was this, one of them was like a sage green color. I think it was a similar color to the Helsing, but not quite as brownish.
Was there one?
Yeah.
I'm glad that we did this one though. I really like it in black. It makes it really almost like formal looking.
Mm-hmm.
If you took the hood off, so in a lot of our pictures of the black one, we have the hood off. Take the hood off.
Yeah, so I'm putting mine off simultaneously.
So yeah, if you take the hood off, it really becomes almost like an overcoat, like a men's business overcoat, which I really like.
Yeah, like a peacoat-esque look.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, but it's
Yeah,
not double-breasted, but it's...
got the little strap here.
I really like this. So I wear this as... So earlier today when I was putting stuff on the website, I said it blocks wind really well, and Key was like, does it? And it actually does. I don't know if it's because it's lined or because of this wax canvas, and it's actually got 2 layers of wax canvas in the front. So maybe like where the wind hits you in the front, it blocks more. So it's got this like little area here of double layer. But yeah, if I wear this thing over a sweater, it is like very warm. Even in the wind and the snow, because it's
The wax probably, so the wax melts into the cotton material and probably plugs all the holes in between the fibers and the paint and stuff.
Yeah.
It makes it nice and
so.
insulated.
If you guys have bought any wax canvas from us before, it's similar fabric. It's the Car Textile 7-ounce. Same fabric. So 7-ounce weight. I just learned that it is the weight per yard of.
I thought it was metric.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway.
It's per amount. So 7 ounces is the weight. I think most wax canvases go from like 7 all the way up to 12. Some very heavy. This is a good like medium weight. Not really light, but not super heavy either.
Yeah. Very fascinating. I'm sure our audience loves to hear about weights of fabric.
Can't believe that you would dash my dreams like this.
Yes, I love dashing Jeremiah's dreams.
I love talking about fabric. It's green. Okay.
Oh yeah.
One is asking what size is Key wearing, and then the other is someone bought the release last year. What makes the 2023 release different?
I am wearing a 39. In feminine sizes, I normally wear a 37 on most things, but for hip space, I'm also wearing it over a sweater, fairly thick sweater right now, so a 39 fits me just fine.
And the way that I love to wear it, if you don't mind, I actually like to, in the game, he actually zips it all the way up, so it has this sort of like blousing effect at the bottom. Yeah, it gives me access to if you want to use the interior pockets. So if you have like a, yeah, it's a little high up, but if you have the Nero or like the Son of Sparta, if you have the Nero,
I
that's
can handle
what
that.
underneath is, if you have the Nero or the Son of Sparta, it's similar.
Actually, I like the high neck. Really blocks it off. As for what's different, well, the different lining
Lining
on
is different.
the brown version, like
then-
Jeremiah mentioned, it was kind of like a golden yellow last year.
And then the color, there's a new color too. It's probably
Other
the
than
biggest
that, I don't think
change.
there's much difference.
Yeah, they're very similar. The sizing is this. I mean, this one fits me just the same. We haven't made many adjustments. Yeah, we did a very limited. So we only did. I'm gonna hop off and grab a black one. We only did.
We were fighting for the black one, by the way.
Yeah.
I really wanted to wear it, and he really wanted to wear it, but I don't know why, because you already own a brown.
The brown looks really good with wearing black. So I was assuming since I wore black that I would need to wear the black one, but I think the brown looks really good.
There's this like whole myth that you can't mix brown and black. That is, that's BS.
They actually
That's-
look really nice. But yeah, we made 42 of them. 42
Yeah.
of them? Yeah, 42. And we sold all of them. Sorry. We sold all of them relatively quickly, and we were actually curious. We weren't planning on restocking it, and then we looked at the numbers, and Leslie said they actually sold really well. So we said, hey, we'll bring it back. I can't tell you the number of people at like PAX who saw mine when I was wearing it. It was like, damn, that's sick. Where can I get that? And I was like, sorry.
It's a really slick jacket.
Yeah, I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got this. One of the things that we were worried about when we were listing them was like its comparison to the Helsing, but they're very different jackets. Like they look,
They're very
I think they look and read differently.
Yep.
This one is actually very intricate. I think it may not look at first glance, but
So yeah, so
color.
all these are
Screen.
different panels. That panel in the back here
Paneling
is
on the
all
back.
pieced together. We did the first run of them in house. So me and Ellen, were sewing. Were you there for this one? Okay. We were sewing this together, and it's a really fun little like crisscrossy piece to put together.
Plus, it's got like 3 snaps here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just got a lot of little details. It's got the same interior pockets.
And they're both
got this-
both about the same length. I think the Helsing's a little bit longer, especially in the front, because the front of the Helsing.
Yeah, I think the Helsing's like an inch or 2 longer in the front. So not
but,
too much.
Like vibes wise, it's really different. This is definitely so. Watch Dogs, if anybody doesn't know, is like this cyberpunk. It's almost like a cyber noir kind of storyline. I think
Do you know what it's about?
I read the synopsis
Okay.
online.
I played about 2 hours. I played more of the second one than the first one. Yeah, it's very like Big Brother-esque, like this
Yeah.
computer system. I think it's called like CTOS or something. It takes over it's set in Chicago, so it's really. I mean, Chicago is pretty. No offense, it's pretty grim on a good day. So it's like set in
Sorry,
Chicago.
everybody living in Chicago.
That's fine. Chicago's great.
But yeah, it's definitely it's a kind of the same sort of like grimdarky vibe, but definitely more of that like futuristic cyberpunk, really sharp, clean lines. The Helsing is more of that like Victorian goth. So kind of 2 different directions on the timeline.
Yeah, it's definitely. And in the game, it's just very dark and rainy, and like the guy wears a hat all the time.
Also, zipper versus button fans. I don't know where everybody falls in line with that. I like the look of buttons, but I cannot stand buttoning things
Yeah.
up.
Will you hand me that brown one, please, Ellen? The zippers are different colors. I don't know if that. I mean, you may not notice. Thank you. Right away. But the brown has a gold zipper, and the black has kind of a gunmetal zipper.
Yep.
I would say.
So this one is a gold 2-way zipper with a black tape, and this one is a gunmetal 2-way zipper with black tape.
Yeah, so
Nice. And then it keeps everything monochromatic.
curious about
Very
that.
cool.
I know you touched on it a little bit earlier when you were talking about the colorways, but where did you get the inspiration for the dark colored version of the fox?
I think it's an in-game. I think it's an in-game skin. Is it not?
I've never played it.
David said we were going to call it something else to keep it in line with the game, so maybe it's a skin in the game?
He does wear a lot of jackets. I was looking through, and a lot of them are really cool.
But barring that, David was probably like, it'd be cool to do it in black, and then we just did it in black.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of the like secondary colorways, as I like to call them, layer 2 colorways, tend to be some kind of like more muted, more wearable. So we do a lot of black things. If you guys know our Devil May Cry stuff, all of our
Oh yeah, true.
demonic heritage and mercenary are all like black bases with accents.
I like the brown and black combo because, like we showed in the photos with Kyle, the brown looks really good with neutral tones, with blue jeans and navy and gray, and the black looks really good in a more formal, so with more black or even with white shirt too. So
With the tie, he's wearing a nice little tie.
yeah, he's wearing a black tie and a white shirt underneath. You know,
Weirdly enough, no one we know owns a briefcase.
yeah, our briefcase is still a thing.
Yeah, I feel like some people still have briefcases, or maybe satchels. Are satchels like the new thing?
I think satchels.
I
Kyle
feel
had
like-
a satchel, but not a briefcase.
Yeah, that could have.
Any other questions? Comments? Concerns?
Not that I'm seeing.
Conjecture? The top stitching color is different on the gray and the brown as well. Brown has
Velvet fog.
velvet fog, sort of tannish brown top stitch, and the black has a gray top stitch. Trying to think of little details that we may have missed or left out.
I really like this. I thought that this would be like more uncomfortable. I don't generally like high collars like this because they always feel really suffocating.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is like it's basically right where my chin stops.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like
One
trying
of
to
the-
choke me out. Or
One of the things I really like about this that's a little different from the Helsing, if you own a Helsing, is that the Helsing's collar is taller than this. So even with the hood on, it'll kind of like lay down. But when you have the hood on this, it's it's buttoned midway up the collar, so it'll keep your collar standing up when you're wearing it. So like as long as you have the hood on, the collar will stay up. Like that's just the way that it's shaped. So I really like that. I don't know.
You have one more question. What other accessories will work best for the fox for the dark flavor?
for this version, honestly, pretty much anything. I mean, it's black. It pairs really well with a lot of things. I probably wouldn't go for. So I think black pants and the brown jacket work really well, but I don't know if the black jacket with brown pants would work really well. But like navy, you could probably add gray. If you want to really keep it monochromatic, you could probably do like a dark burgundy. I would probably stick with like some darker jewel tones or muted tones.
Specifically, as far as things that we sell, like an 84, like the Mercury 84 would look really cool with it.
Nice.
An AS1, if you have one of those,
Mhm.
would look good with it too, I think.
There are definitely a couple of other shirts that I can think of that will look really great.
I think as far as vests go, it might be a little harder to pair because to me it has sort of you'd want something that was a little bit maybe blockier. Maybe blocky is not the right word. Sharp. Yeah, it would look good with the 84, but probably not with like a Harper vest. Probably wouldn't look as good with a Harper vest.
Do any Volante designs have shoulder pads?
One of them did. I forget which one it was. I think the Dragon Queen had shoulder pads.
I think maybe that's not one that I
Nothing
know.
current.
But we do a lot of them do have like shoulder designs that do keep them nice and stiff. So the Son of Sparta has those like shoulder pieces, and they are interface quilted and stitched so that they're really nice and strong. So you don't really need shoulder pads. They
Yes.
help themselves up.
The Bounty Hunter as well has those little pauldrons
Yeah.
on it.
Those-
Now it's just noticed that they had Helsing because of the mantle. Kind of like
Oh yeah.
gives extra layers and it makes it look more like pronounced on the shoulders.
So we generally don't have actual pads built into jackets like you would see in like a suit.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of designs that make them kind of stiffer in that way.
This is called a placket.
It's called a placket.
Can you tell me that?
Yeah.
We sold We sold one of these on Rare Finds and Oddities where this was the placket was underneath the zipper. Just I don't even know how that happened. Just kind of randomly.
So a lot of plackets do actually go underneath the zippers. It's to prevent you from like zipping something into the zipper.
They have a different name when they're underneath.
It's just a placket.
Uh-huh.
When it's on top, it's actually called a zipper guard or rain
Rain
guard,
guard.
sometimes. So yeah, something.
You were in like a really blowing wind, blowing rain. I think this would like definitely keep water from getting into the zipper. Because it's a metal zipper. It's not one of those ones like on the tech. They have a name. The ones that like seal completely.
Oh yeah, the water sealed zipper.
Water sealed zipper, I guess.
Those we have on our
But the augment
bags.
Does the augment hoodie have one too?
I don't think so.
We did get a comment that some operator configurations would look cool with the.
Oh yeah, definitely. The operator would look cool.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of accessories because we're kind of in between accessories now. Even the the Zukin would look pretty sweet with this.
Oh,
thing,
that
too.
would be. We
If
did
you
have.
took the hood off.
Yeah, we did back in Ye Olde Day. We did have some gators, like the dead set gator.
True. Even the Eternal Scarf. Maybe not the rugged version, but the gilded carbon Eternal Scarf might look pretty cool with the black version. Too.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that has that kind of like techie, futuristic, angular, sharp points vibe, I think, or not sharp points, but like I don't know what the word is I'm thinking of. Like angular, but not in the way that
Geometric?
geometric. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Like angular, but not in the way that like the Hellsing is angular. So,
Yeah.
So not pointy like a Novus Noir, but you know, geometric.
Mm-hmm.
So
Digital.
what?
Digital.
Digital. Okay. So we're gonna go. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll give it like a few more seconds if you've got any last minute questions.
Sneaking on the wire, folks.
The Fox is available now. $6.95. It is a heck of a jacket. It's a lot of jacket. It will wear in. It's wax canvas. I love wax canvas. It will last you for a long time.
I think is it the only jacket that you currently own?
From us?
From us.
It is.
Wait, no.
There's something I'm waiting for in April that I'm going to buy. Can't talk about it
we
yet.
can't talk
I was gonna get an AH4 Storm, but it's a little bit too short for my torso.
You got a long torso.
I got a long torso.
Yeah.
And I really wanted it. It's not too short.
It's funny,
just
it's long on me.
It's not too long. It's not too short. It's just I wanted it really long, and it's not that long.
You like long things.
I think because it's waterproof.
You're the length guy.
I want it to cover my like midriff because I plan on wearing it with like really I just wanted Joan. I think it's like, I wanted something like longer, but it wasn't.
The only other question we got is, are there any new products coming next week?
Yes. New designs? No. Returning and fun items? Wait, next week?
Next week. No.
No. Week after next? No, next week. No, week after next. I don't remember. Within the next 2 weeks. What's this week? No, not next week. The week after next.
I know the answer, but I kind of like just watching Jeremiah flounder about it.
Founder or founder?
And
Well,
then,
English joke.
how many Fox jackets do you have this year to sell?
Oh, yes, good question. How many do we have? Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, see flounder.
150?
Close, 144.
144.
They're available now, too. No more pre-orders. They're in the we have our size. We just pulled like 10 off the shelf to try to figure out which size we are. We have 144 of them.
Mhm.
Actually, fewer because we've sold
Quite a few.
quite a few at this point. Yeah, they're on a big rack in the. So if you buy one today, it'll probably ship out tomorrow or the next day. So
Yep.
you'll have it very soon.
Perfect for the weather that we're having, eh?
Oh yeah, it would be if you live in like the Pacific Northwest or
Or Chicago.
Chicago even, and you would probably have to wear a layer underneath it. I think in the game he has a sweater or something, sweatshirt or something.
Actually, I have this like it's not really a shirt on shirt. It's fake,
Shirts on shirts on shirts.
but it's super duper comfortable right now. I kind of.
It's a
just wanted
sweet
to-
jacket. It's
pretty sweet.
really warm too.
Deceptively.
Deceptively warm. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Fox available now. LatteDesign.com.
It's over
Don't
there.
you guys?
I'll take a picture of it for the stories. If you don't believe me, we do have racks and racks and racks of them.
Racks on racks on racks on racks. Bye everyone.
3 racks.